Alright, Kermit got a friend. There is another froggy, a baby frog, but I ended up picking up this beta, and I'm just going to make sure the frogs are well fed and, try it again. Because I had my beta for a whole year, and the only reason why it got eaten is because during the pandemic and the first shutdown, I ran out of food and we weren't supposed to go to the store, and we didn't know exactly what was going on and all that stuff. So I stayed home. And during that time when I ran out of frog food, they were eating fish flakes, and that wasn't enough, so they ate the fish. So now that, I've been buying stuff online, and honestly, with all the chaos, I totally forgot. God forgive me. And I got some red neon tetras in here. I think that's the name, I'm not sure. Oh, look, he's going inside there. Oh, that's his little favorite spot already. How cute. He's in his little cave. That's his man cave. Because, he's a boy, he's a beta. Anyway, so I have some red neon tetras. There's 5 of them, if you could see them. And then the little frog's kind of hiding. Both of the frogs are kind of low-key hiding and stuff and staying to themselves because, they're just, in a whole new environment. Kermit got some new friends. The little froggy's not used to it, and they're just getting used to it. So I just wanted to share this because it came out really... Oh, there he goes. You're coming out now? All right. So this is just really fun. My daughter picked out the frogs. Unfortunately, Miss Piggy died, and I'm just setting up the tank as far as adding some new additions to it. And there's one of the red neon tetras. They're supposed to school together, which they were last night, but they're in a new environment. They're checking it out, and they're just scattered all over the tank at this point, and then they get back together. So it's really interesting. And I've been feeding them this frozen brine shrimp as far as for the beta, and they all enjoy it. They all really like it. The little ones will tear them apart. And you used to be able to buy them live, but unfortunately, because of, I think, parasites and maybe like the fish getting sick and stuff like that, you have to buy them freeze-dried now, just for your own safety of the tank and not, introducing anything that you don't want in there that's going to harm your fish or kill them. So this right here you could get at Petco, and you can get fish flakes at Walmart. There's nothing wrong with it and stuff like that, and they're cheaper, which I prefer buying them there. But I did get this brand right here. I think it's Aqueon, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. This right here, I noticed the quality of it is really good. It actually smells fishy. It got a really fresh, dry, like it's dry flakes, but it has a really fresh fish smell to it, and you could just see the quality in the flakes, and you could smell it. So this was about $4, I think, for this little thing. And of course, Walmart has cheaper ones, so it doesn't really matter. But I think this might be a better quality food for your animals, or I mean your fish. And then I did get this off Chewy.com for my frog. And I'm going to have to see if I could put it in there with the fish, because I don't want the fish to ingest anything that they're not supposed to eat. But this is the aquatic frog and tadpole food. So I'm going to see now that I have fish in here if it's okay for them to have it. In case they might eat one and they're not supposed to have this type. So I'm going to check that out today. But I did get this off of Chewy.com. And I found out my frog is extremely small for his size, but he has a big appetite. Kermit, there he is. He eats like crazy, but I found out he's supposed to be, after 2 years, I had him for about 2.5 years now, he's supposed to be at least 3 inches wide and maybe 3 inches long. They get up to 3 inches around, all the way around. Oh, there's the other little frog behind him, if you could see. I'm just sharing this because it's pretty interesting, and it's really nice for visuals to have something like this in your home. But there they are, both of them. There's Kermit and there's the new one. And yeah, so they're just getting to know each other. They're low-key staying in the rocks right now and stuff like that, and they have been eating, so that's a good thing. And yeah, so I just added some more stuff to it. I did clean it. I don't know if I'm going to do the whole natural thing, but I am going to have natural bacteria in here as far as following all the ways to protect your tank from, not having the good bacteria in there. Because I do want to introduce some live plants, maybe sometime soon. I'm not sure, because I'm thinking of getting a bigger tank for the living area, and that's going to be maybe in about a month or two. Because I've had a big tank before, and it actually went really well. I had it for about 10 to 11 years, a long time ago when my sons were younger, and it went good, Everything was healthy. The fish lived. Like I had the same fish for about 10 years, except for the crab that got loose, and he dried up, and we found him underneath the couch one day because we didn't know he was gone. But yeah, so anyways, besides all that, yeah, so I'm familiar with this stuff because I got a tank for my sons when they were little, and we kept it really nice, and it lasted us about 10 years. So we really got into it. Yeah, so this is just something nice, you know, visuals for you, for the whole family. And I do have a color changing light, which on the top of this right here, it doesn't fit. So I just set it back here because the way it actually is made, it had a suction cup that, for some reason, the way it was made, the handle on it for the suction cup wasn't fitting right on this tank for some reason. So I just took it off and I laid it back here, and at night it kind of just, you know, brings the light up this way. So it works out good. And yeah, and sometimes I just leave it on the clear right there, and just, you know, you could either adjust it to stay on one lighting, or you could have it changing the lighting as far as the colors. And I usually put it right about here at this color and just leave it like that. But yeah. So yeah, so I found a tank. It's $139. I have my eye on it. It comes with everything. It's a kit, and it's a certain shape, and I'm already in love with it. But I'm gonna give it a month or two, just, you know, to make sure that's what I want to do, because, you know, investing $139 in a tank, you know, you got to really make sure you want it, you know. Don't be wasting money and stuff. But this is something that I just enjoy. It's relaxing, and yeah. And where's all your friends? You're supposed to be schooling together. Yeah, I need to wipe the tank down, because after I put them in there, I let the bags sit in here to get them adjusted to the water. It kind of dripped and made it kind of dirty. But yeah, so I did put my filter in the middle instead of on the side, because I feel like the filtration is kind of better that way, as far as for my taste, you know, because you're right in the middle, and on the side it seems like it just stays right there. So I did adjust that, and yeah. And then I did add these little, this was one big plant like this one. It fell apart, so I just kind of scattered them out through the tank and put them on the bottom. And I just set a rock on top of the little place where it used to hook on the stem. So that one fell apart, so I just stuck it in there like that. And yeah, so that's what I was doing yesterday. And as long as I, you know, keep them well fed, all of them, the frogs won't eat the fish. The only reason why, once again, we had a little mishap and the other fish ended up being dinner is because of the shutdown. So I'm not worried about it. But he is really beautiful. He has yellow on his tail, but the outline isn't black. He's actually got some turquoise on him. So around his tail is turquoise. Like the little edges are turquoise. He is a little bit black, and then he has turquoise throughout his little fins. Or his scales. His scales actually have a hint of turquoise on them. And he does have an injury. Some of his little fins are missing. And maybe that was during shipping or being at the pet store and stuff like that. But he's pretty. Because I was just going to put the neon tetras in here, the red neon tetras, and have a little school of them. But I thought, you know, that isn't enough, and he doesn't see them as a threat. This beta isn't going to see that school of fish as a threat, because they're littler, and they just do their own little thing. So he won't be messing with them. Anyways, yeah, so I do know a little bit about this stuff. It's minimal as far as, you know, taking care of the tank. I know how to adjust the water. I know, you know, you need conditioner, you need the bacteria to start it up. And when you do replace the water, you need to add the conditioner and, you know, the bacteria stuff and, you know, just the stuff to get it to where it's okay for your fish. And I know, you know, I know the basics, and the only thing that I do like as far as, you know, getting fish is just to make sure you get them, make sure you get the proper fish for your lifestyle. Like if you're going to get something that constantly needs care, and you need to watch the pH balance, and you need to watch your heat in the tank, you know, that might not be something for someone that's, you know, don't want to deal with all that. So these fish right here, are very easy to care for. They don't need a heater. You don't need to watch the pH balance too much, but you need to care for your water and just do the proper things to make it safe for your fish. And, you know, the basics. And then the neon tetras, they will need a heater. The tank right now, it's summertime, it stays a certain temperature, but around October I'm going to need to get a heater because they do require some type of heat. They don't live in cold water. So that's what I know about them, because I was going to get some cloud guppies or something like that. I didn't like the way they looked as far as the visual, and I got those, and I found out that they're going to need a heater during the winter time, but not right now, so it's cool. So I don't mind putting a heater in here because I'm thinking about getting a bigger tank, and the fish that I have my eye on that are beautiful, they're going to require a heater and more maintenance, which I've already taken care of a tank for 10 years that required more than this. And I'm just waiting a month or two to make sure that's actually what I want. Because do I need it? Do I want it? You know? And yeah, so this is how it is for now. And at nighttime, you know, when you're laying in bed and you're just relaxing and you have the light on, it's really pretty, you know, just the visuals. It's something to look at, just like having a picture on your wall, you know, but it's live. So yeah. And it's cool for the whole family to go, you know, for, you know, take your kids, take your family to the pet store, you know, put a project together. And that's what it started out as. And I hope his tail grows back. Got some little injury, ouchie. Little bit, I got the ouchie. Let me see. Hi. I know he's happy to be out of the cup. I hate how they keep them in those little tiny cups. So I knew adding him to the tank with these little fish and frogs, there's room for him because he's used to being in a tiny little cup. Oh, is he staring at this? Oh my God, he knows what it is already. He must know from the pet store. You want more? These look like they have a lot in them, but once they unmelt, or not, well, you know, they come apart when you put them in the water because they're actually frozen. Oh, what? Oh my God. They're kind of small, the brine shrimp, so once all the fish start tearing them up and the frogs, like, it's not really that much. What? You see this? What? You want some more? Oh my God. Got a little smart ass here. A little smart ass. You know what's up, huh? You hungry? You say, man, I need another block, homie. Oh my God, that's cute. Maybe. I think he knows. Oh, and he's going to the top. Like, okay, yeah, put it up here. He's trying to tell me, like, put some of that right here. That's where I drop it. Oh, and my throat's kind of sore. I don't know if it's allergies or what, but my nose is stuffy, my eyes. I had to go pick up a few things. I picked these guys up at Petco. Very good customer service there. I just want to say that customer service is really nice. All the girls there that were working there that day, yesterday, were all amazing. You know, and they were really, really cool. Cool vibes. Yeah, we know what you want. Oh my God. Yeah, so I just want to say hello to them if they ever stumble upon this video, or what's up Petco. But yeah, that's where I got my fish. And I got the brine shrimp, and I got that. And does quality really matter as far as fish flakes? I'm not sure how much of a quality, good quality, bad quality a fish flake could be. But these ones, I compared them to the last little bits of the Walmart ones that I got, which the Walmart ones are great. Once again, you can get all your fish stuff there. And I'm still going to, because like it's $2.97 for a giant thing of fish flakes. But for $4 and something, this is, let's see here, a 4, this is 12, almost 13 grams, almost, of fish flakes. But The color in them is different. It's like more deeper color. When you open it up, it smells like a fresh sea. Like it smells like fish, but not in a bad way. Like it just smells really fishy, and it smells fresh. So I know that. So I don't know if that really makes a difference or not. I'll find out. Alright, see, he came up to the top. Aw, little Kerm. Alright, yeah, so instead of just getting one frog, I thought, you know what, why not make it a little bit more interesting, make it, you know, something nice to look at. And he was the prettiest one there as far as in the male group. Once I seen him, I had to get him. And once again, the beta was $19.99. The neon tetras, I have 5 of them, and they were like $3.29 each, or maybe like they were within the $3.29 / $3.97 range as far as the tetras and the cloud guppies and stuff like that. So these ones were about $3.29 each for 5 of them, and then the frog I think was like about $9.99 maybe $10, and yeah. And they, you know what, right before I hit record, they were all schooling together. So they need a school of fish. They do school. But when I started recording, they all spread apart. Maybe it's because I'm in front of the tank. But they've been kind of like spread it out, looking at the tank, and they're still getting used to it in here. So it's just kind of interesting. And why am I sharing this? Because it's pretty fun. And I just put it together yesterday, so I cleaned all the rocks, I switched stuff around, and just trying to make it more pleasing on the eye. Oh, so those 3 are sticking together. We got 3 of them that stick together, and these 2, there's 2 of them that are adventurous. They go out of the school once in a while and just check out the area. Yeah, this one's always, I think that's the dark red one. If you see it in person, it's the reddest one. We have one little red one. And this is, I think this is it. And it's just more adventurous. It's always by itself, doing its own thing. Just swimming around the tank. And these 3 and 4, the 4th one sometimes does the same thing, but normally they're all together. But this one, it's been doing the same thing since last night. It's the smallest one, I think. And when I first put them in, the smallest one was staying away from everybody. That's this one. It's just, you know, doing its own little thing, I guess. Okay, don't be too rough on him. I don't know if he's friends with him or if he's checking him out to beat him up. Ah, I think they're cool. Yeah. They are. Yeah, see, if he's seen them as a threat, he would have been nipping at him, and he would have been puffing out his little lower gills, which he's not doing. He's totally friendly. Alright. It's going good. Anyways, yeah, so this is just my tank. It started off as a family project and just something to do one day, like, you know, let's go put something together. We have a little project going. And yeah, so, you know, looking for fun stuff for the family to do. And I still have it, and I'm not going to toss it out. You know, I've had it for 2.5 years, so instead of getting just one frog buddy, we got you hella friends now, Kermit. Oh my god. Okay, there's the baby one. Oh, see how quick it was? It went up to get air. They do need to go up to get air. They're kind of like goldfish, and they're also like the beta. They go to the top to get a breath of air, but they could stay underneath water for a long time without it. Oh, see, they're having a little tiff, getting to know each other. It's going to be a little bit rocky at first, probably. All right. Well, anyways, yeah, that's my tank. That's what I did yesterday. It was really, really fun. And once again, all the workers at Petco are amazing, pretty cool people. And yeah, so it is what it is, man. And I'll see you guys later.